guys, in today's video I'm going to be testing out some new skincare and new in makeup. If you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. So first what I'm going to do is cleanse my face, and I've got this cleanser. It's the Micellar Nivea Skin Breathe 2-in-1 Rose Water Cleanser and Toner. So it says cleanses, tones and purifies, leaves skin soft and smooth. Now I do have sensitive skin, but I think this one will be alright just because it's got like rose water and stuff. It says the gentle formula restores skin's natural moisture balance for a healthy looking skin. So it should be alright. So I'm just going to go ahead, wet my face, pop some of this on and use my little cleansing brush and cleanse my face. So I really like it. It's really, a little goes a long way. It feels really moisturising already. I'm just cleansing my face just now. But I really like it. It's not irritating me. It smells like roses. It's actually really nice. So I'm just going to go and wash that off my face now, and then I've got some face masks to try. Charcoal nose strips, some gold collagen under eye mask, and I've got this brightening vitamin C glow boosting gel mask. So I'm excited to try this. Let me see what it says about it. Our vitamin C glow boosting gel mask is infused with our vitamin C and exotic extracts of, I don't know how to say this, ackee berry and papaya. This light gel formula hydrates to leave the skin looking radiant. Can also be used as a moisturising overnight treatment. So it says to leave it on for 10 to 12 minutes. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and wet my nose to put one of these on. And I've heard these ones are quite good. I think these were just from B&M, but they're the Skin Techniques charcoal one. So now that's on, I'm just going to use the vitamin C brightening glow boosting gel mask. And this is just from Asda's own range, so I'm excited to see how this is and if it'll irritate me or not. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it's very watery. So I'm literally just going to apply this everywhere else on my face. Oh, it smells really nice. Obviously like oranges, like vitamin C. And it's really like gel. It's almost like a gel texture. So I'm going to leave these masks on for about 10 minutes and I'll check back in with you guys, seeing how my skin's feeling and stuff. So I'm back. I've just washed the face mask off and my skin does look more shiny and kind of like more radiant. It feels nice. It feels sort of moisturised but a little bit tighter, but in a good way. And the pore strip, I don't even know if you want to see this, but it's got a few blackheads on it, so that worked really well. I'm happy with them. Put that in the bin now. So after I've washed the face mask off, I'm just going to go in with this toner. So this is a Garnier Organic Pure Time Perfect Toner, and this says combination to oily skin. So I only use a toner here and a wee bit on my forehead because I don't have oily skin. It's just for my blackheads and my pores and stuff. Just to kind of keep it at base. This has organic thyme, essential oil and salicylic acid. So because this is natural, it doesn't irritate me at all, which I really like because I can't use much skincare just because it does irritate me. So I'm just going to rub it on the areas. And this is suitable for vegans and stuff as well. It's almost like got a cooling sort of sensation in it as well. It kind of cools your skin. So the next thing I've got to try are these gold collagen eye patches. Cool and refreshing and brightening. So you get 3 pairs in here. I'm just going to go ahead and put my usual serum on. This is the ordinary squalene solution. If you see my skincare video you would have seen this. So I'm just going to put that all over my face and then pop the eye patches on as well. So you get 3 pairs and this is what they look like. They come in this like sealed container. So I'm just going to open them if I can. Come on. They're very hard to open, as you can see. Oh, and they make a big noise. Oh god. I feel like they're gonna go flying. Right, so here's one. Well, it's very like slimy. It does feel really cooling. I'm just going to pop the other one on. And they're like jelly. They feel really nice. So I'm going to leave these on for 10 minutes and I'll let you know how they are. So it's been 10 minutes. I'm just going to take them off now. They're not as wet, so I think that's a good thing because the stuff's maybe soaked into my skin. I'm just going to take them off. They're so funny, they're really weird. Put them in the bin. I'm just going to rub the excess, not rub, but just kind of pat the excess in. So now I've taken the eye gel pads off, I'm just going to go with my eye cream. And if you did watch my skincare video, you'll see this again. This is just the Oils of Life Body Shop eye cream. So I'm just going to pop a wee bit under here. And then just go in with these two fingers and pat in. I've got nothing new for moisturiser, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my normal one, which is just from the doctors for my eczema. So now we're getting into the makeup, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my base first. So I've got a new primer, so this is the Revolution Hydrate and Primer. It just says hydrate on it, so it says that's all it says. It just says it's hydrating primer. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to try and open it. Everything's so hard to open. So I'm going to show you what it's like. I don't know if I should shake it. I'm just going to shake it just in case. Right. I'm just going to put some on my fingers and show you. See that? It's quite watery. Doesn't have much smell. And I hope I'm not allergic to this because that will not be good. I did read some of the reviews and it did say someone had eczema and they used it and it was totally fine, so I'm hoping it's fine. It's not irritating me or anything so far. That feels nice. My face feels really nice and hydrated as well. And I'm just going to take my foundation brush and my new foundation, which is the Ordinary Full Coverage Foundation. So I've had this for a good few weeks and I have used it before and I really like it, so I just thought I'd include it in the video because it is kind of new to my makeup routine. I've not really been wearing too much makeup during quarantine, so I just thought I would include this. If anyone's wondering, I'm in the shade 12N Light Neutral. So it looks like this. It's a really nice bottle and it's got a nice pump as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and pump it on my face. And I don't really use much foundation. Just use it a little bit, especially when I'm doing kind of like more natural skin. I just use tiny dots. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff it in. I'm quite excited to see how it'll work with this primer as well. So far so good, and I've just put a tiny bit on. It's a really buildable coverage foundation. I really like how it's looking underneath the primer. It's really nice and glowy and my skin just looks like skin but like hydrated. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So for concealer, I'm just going to use this Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is pretty new in my collection as well. I got it at the same time as I ordered the foundation and I've used it more in the foundation. I really like it. So I'm in the shade CO2. It is quite light, but when I've got bronze on and everything, it blends in nicely. Just put a wee bit on. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend it in. not using any new powder, I'm just using my Laura Mercier powder. And I'm just going to go in with this brush, and I'm just going to use the excess in the lid. And I'm just going to set my under eyes. So now I've put the powder on with a brush, I'm just going to go in with a powder puff and just kind of press it in even more right under my eye. I've seen someone do this, I can't remember who it was, but I think it works. I don't really know, I'm not a makeup artist. I just feel like this gets it in sort of deeper in my skin and like sets my under eyes so they're not going to crease. So that's fine. I don't like to use much powder anyway when I do my makeup, just because I don't like to look dry or anything, and I quite like glowy natural kind of makeup. So the next thing I'm going to go in with is this cream contour, and I think I have used it in a video before, I can't exactly remember. So yeah, anyway, this one, and this is by W7. This is recently new as well, so I really like it. I've used it about 6 times or something, and I really like it. So what I like to do is I like to just take this angled brush and I'll just dip into these 2 shades here. And I'll literally just place it on my face. And I'll do the exact same on the other side. And I'll always put a wee bit on my forehead. And a touch on the sides of my nose, just like that. I know it looks really messy. And like the excess kind of on my chin, so like this. And what I like to use is just my foundation brush, just because it's nice and flat and quite compact together. It's nice for just blending it in, so I just like to tap like that. Through my forehead, I'll just kind of tap it in. I just think this is great. Like, I never used to like cream contour. I used to be quite scared of it just because it looks quite like pigmented when you first put it on, but I really like it. So for the sides of my face, I just like to tap and go up the way. So like tap and upwards, just so it kind of blends into my cheeks a little bit more. And I like to bring it quite far into my temples as well. Move my hair out the way. I just think it gives a nice base as well for your bronzer, because you don't really need much contour or anything. I think this gives it something, and you put your bronzer on it, just kind of, it's quite easy. So again, I'll just do that. So now what I'm going to do is go with my bronzer, and this is not new, this is my Kiko Milani bronzer, and this is, I don't even know, in the shade, it says Ocean Field Bronzer 01 Warm Honey, and this is, I think they bring one of these out in every single collection, but it's a baked bronzer and it's so nice. I love things with shimmers in them, so I'm just going to dip my brush in and literally go over my cream contour and a little bit higher up, sort of more on my cheeks rather than my sort of jawline, and I'm just going to pop this on the temples as well. I always like to bring everything kind of up to my temples. I just think it looks nicer. I don't actually know why. It kind of like lifts your face a bit. So I'll just pop that all on. Just love bronzer. As you can see, it gives me a glow as well. It's really nice. And I don't wear highlighter that much, so I think this is really nice to just give your face a glow. I'm just going to move these in a bit. So this bit I'm really excited for. So I have got, where is it? This brow gel to try out. Like, look at this. It's called Pink Honey. Comes with a cute spoolie, and it came really nicely packaged as well. And I got the Honey Glue Super Holds. I think this is one of their original products, and as you can see, it's kind of transparent, so it'll be clear on the brows. It's got a hole in the middle, so what you do is you wet your spoolie, pop it in the middle, swirl it around, I think it says for 10 seconds, and you'll literally brush your eyebrows and it stays. Like, oh my god. I'm so excited to try this. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows a little bit with my Revolution brow pencil, and then I'll be back to show you that. So I'm back. I've just zoomed in a bit. I've wet the brow spoolie, so as you can see, I'm just going to swirl it round and round. So my brush is all loaded up, so I'm literally just going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows up. Like, I mean, look at that. That's amazing. And then I'm just going to kind of angle them to the side a little bit. And then I'm just going to go on with my finger and kind of just press the hairs down so that they're stuck to my skin. I love it. Look at that. That's amazing. And my eyebrows at the ends never stay up with any brow product, so I highly rate this. I love it so much. It's quite easy to use as well. I'm going to let you know how it dries down as well, if it dries sticky or whatever. So next we're going to move on to eyeshadow, and I am so excited. I literally just got this the other day. This is the Beauty Bay Pastels palette, and this, I believe this is new out from Beauty Bay. And I can't believe I've got it. It's so nice. Packaging comes in a nice box. You take it out. Look at that. That's so nice. Pastels. I mean, look at that. Oh, I don't know what colours to use. I think I might do something with the pinks and the blue. So I'm just going to swatch a few just now that I don't think I'll be using, so I don't know what I'll be using. I want to do this one. Just got a little bit on my finger. That's so nice. I've still got some on as well. That's such a nice shade. So I've got that one. And I want to try this pink as well. Okay, so that's a bit more subtle, but it's still really nice. You can see it. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the leftover concealer on my beauty blender and just pat it on my eyes. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do pink on the inside and then kind of blue on the outside. Oh, it just looks so nice. So I'm just going to take a brush, like a little brush for like packing on the colour, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the lighter pink here, and I'm literally just going to put it. It's got a mirror as well, which is really good. I might use it actually. Yeah, hope you can see that. It's not showing up as good as on camera as it is in real life. Let me just put some more on. Yeah, you can see that, so it's kind of pinky purpley shade. I really like it. Yeah, that's really nice. The colour is definitely there, it's really good. And for what it was, I think this was like £10. That's amazing. So I've got that on there. I'm going to go in with this darker pink on the same brush. And I'm just going to put it like next to it. You can see that more. That's really nice. Now I see that next to the pink, it's more purpley, but I really like that pink that I first put on. It's really nice. So now I've got that, I'm just going to go in with the fluffy side and blend it together. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take more of a kind of flat angled brush and go in with this blue shade and kind of like wing it out a little bit. Just big massive hair on that brush. Great. I'm excited to see what this is like. Oh, that's so nice as well. It's lovely. So I'm just going to take the fluffy side again and try and blend these two together. So now that I've got kind of that laid down, I think I want to go in with the green and do it under my lash line just for something a bit different. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. So I just want to use as much colours to show you what it's like. You can't really see that one as much. I don't know if it's because... Oh no, you can. They're kind of buildable. And I'm not using like a concealer or any base or anything underneath, so maybe it's just because it's not got much to stick to. It's not as good on camera as it is in real life. Yeah, you can definitely see there is green under there. Yeah, that's quite nice. As I've not got a new mascara, I've just went and used my Benefit one, so I've just popped that on. I'm really liking how the eyes have turned out so far. I really like that. I'm just going to put some blush on. I kind of like to do it near the end. I feel like because it's the first thing on your face, it kind of fades. So I'm using this Primark blush, and this is a baked blush as well. It's super pigmented. I'm just using this big blush brush. Just do literally like 3 taps. I like to bring it to my temples as well. Then onto my apples. Oh, that's my dog barking. It's so annoying. These for a wee while now. I just thought I would include them in the video just because they are kind of cool and I just wanted to show them. So these are magnetic eyelashes. They're really nice and they're amazing. So in the kit you get little scissors for trimming, a little instructions card, the eyebrow gel, 2 pairs of eyelashes and the eyebrow gel. Start again. Eyelash glue, 2 pairs of lashes and a little pair of tweezers. So I'm just going to go and show you the lashes that you get. It comes in a nice case. So these are the first ones. Obviously I have cut them. They're really nice. They're really long and stuff as well. And then it's got a second compartment. And you can see the second pair are here and here. I have got eyelashes underneath this little plastic bit that are not magnetic. I just think it's a good case to keep them in. So I've decided I'm not going to bother putting lashes on today. I quite like how it's looking just with mascara. Now we'll move on to lips, and I'm just going to go ahead and start by putting a wee bit of lip balm on. I always do this before lip products, just a tiny bit. And I've got this newish, it's kind of new, I've had it for like 2 weeks, maybe more. But I've used it a couple of times. This is the Rimmel, is it Rimmel? Rimmel Long Lasting Finish Stay On Lip Coloured Pencil. It doesn't actually tell you the shade, but I've got mine in a kind of nudie brown. So I'm just going to head and use this. And to lighten it up a little bit, I'm just going to use this Primark nude lipstick, and it's a matte one. And I like to use gloss as well, so I'm just going to use this MAC Dazzle Glass. I don't know if it has a shade yet, Roller Girl it's called, so I'm just going to use some of this. So here's the finished look. Also, I just wanted to mention if anyone was interested, I'm actually making my own earrings, and I just thought I'll show you some. I'll link my Facebook and stuff down below in the description if you want to check it out as well. So guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll leave some of the palettes and stuff that I used in the description box, like the new Beauty Bay one and stuff, just so you can find it easily if you weren't interested in buying it. I'll see you next time. Bye!